Good morning all of you. I am Vidhya from the Department of Costume Design and Fashion. Today I am going to talk about technical textiles, the basic introduction of technical textiles. Introduction. A technical textile is a textile product manufactured for non-aesthetic purpose where function is the primary criterion. It is a large and growing sector and supports a vast array of other industries. It may be of both woven and non-woven fabrics, and it is primarily made up of synthetic and some kind of natural fibers. So classification, let's see about the classification of technical textiles. So it consists of 12 sectors. So let us see one by one. There is agrotech, build-tech, cloth-tech, geotech, home-tech, indotech, med-tech, mobile-tech, eco-tech, pack-tech, pro-tech, sport-tech. So these are the 12 sectors in the technical textile sector. So let us see about agrotech. Agrotech is nothing but the textile materials what we are using in the agricultural sector. So it consists of various functions. So let us see what it is. So it should provide protection against frost, wind, excessive sunlight, hail, etc. And it should also provide protection against weeds and pests. And it should accelerate plant growth so that it will give the optimum ventilation and temperature regulations. So here I have given the pictures of agrotech products, so which will help in getting better yield. So agrotech pictures, here we can see the nets for root balls, a kind of agrotech product, and mats for animals, and then shading textiles what we are using in the agricultural field. So let's see about build-tech. Build-tech is nothing but the textile material what we are using in the constructional field. So its applications are concrete reinforcement, interior construction, partitions, insulation materials what we are using in the constructions, and then roofing materials like awnings and canopies, and then billboards what we can see in the roadsides for advertisement, and then complete textile structures what we are using in the building areas and all, and wind turbines. So these are all the applications, and the functional properties of build-tech are it should possess strength, resilience, and resistance to degradation by chemicals and pollutants in the air. So here I have given the pictures of build-tech. So we can see the textile membranes used in the parking area, and then the picture of a textile drainage system, so where we can separate the solid and liquid part, and then the textile roof greening system. So these are the pictures of build-tech, and here it is the applications approved. Cloth-tech. Cloth-tech is nothing but the textile applications what we are using in the day-to-day life, like kind of sewing thread or laces and elastics and interlinings what we are using in the shirts, and then fiber fills, wadings that we can see in the stuffed toys, and then cushions and all. So everything will comes under cloth-tech. Cloth-tech. Technical textiles for clothing applications. Cloth-tech segment of technical textiles mainly comprises of textile components used for specific functional applications in garments and shoes. So these components are largely hidden. Example like interlinings in shirts, sewing threads, shoe laces, labels, hooks, and loop fasteners. So let's see about geotech. Geotech is nothing but the textile applications what we are using in the geographical area, like roadways, rails, like that and all. So its applications are construction of bridges, dams, roads, railways and paths, as well as embankment and subsea coastal engineering products. So the functions of geotextiles are the fiber what we are selecting for geotech, and it should possess support, drainage and separation at or below ground level. So geotech, here I have given the pictures of geotech. We can see the embankment done with the help of geotextile, so that it will help the walls in protecting from seepage, and in geotech that has been used in the roadsides, so that it will help in protecting from erosion. And third one is again it is a kind of embankment. So let us see about home tech. Home tech is nothing but the textile material what we are using in the household activities and articles and all. So its applications are household textiles, furnishings, floor coverings, carpet backings, curtain tapes, fiber fills, wadings for furniture, and mattresses. So here I have given the pictures of examples like stuffed toy, and then curtains, drapes, and cushion covers, etc. So all this will come under home tech. So home tech, So the main applications of home tech are like mattress and pillow components, fiber fills, carpet backings, cloths and stuffed toys and blinds, venetial blinds, and then filters what we are using in the household activities, if a kind of filters, HVAC filters, and filters that we can see in the vacuum cleaners. So everything will comes under the home tech category, and it is like both of woven and non-woven materials. Transporting materials between processes, as I mentioned earlier, the conveyor belts are being used in transporting the materials during the production stage, and acting as substrates for abrasive sheets and other coated products. So these all will comes under Indotech. So textiles used for chemical and electrical applications, and textiles related to mechanical engineering, silk screen printing, filtration, plasma screens, propulsion technology, lifting, and then conveying equipment, soundproofing elements, melting process, roll covers. So everything will comes under Indotech. So let's see about medtech. Medtech is nothing but the textile materials what we are using in the medicine and healthcare field. Here I have given the pictures of medtech. We can see it is an artificial heart which has been incorporated with the help of a textile material, and the bandages what we are using for the wounds, and then the healthcare products like the surgical gown, surgical mask, and the caps, and even gloves. So everything will comes under medtech, and the orthopedic bandages and crepe bandages. So everything will comes under the medical textiles. That means the textile materials what we are using in the medical field. So everything will comes under medtech. So here I have given some applications like absorbent bandages, plaster of Paris bandages, orthopedic bandages, and then crepe bandages, etc. So mainly it is used for protective eye pads, adhesive tapes, wipes, surgical gowns, and even artificial kidney, artificial liver, and artificial heart. So everything will comes under the medtech. So medical textiles and its applications are in health, hygiene, and rescue services. It is commonly used as sutures and bandages. Sutures are nothing but a thread which is used for stitching the wounds. So that is what sutures is. So the sutures are being used with the help of the biodegradability function. So the properties of the sutures must be like biodegradable, fungal, and microbial resistant, and suitable to the human body. Biotextile is a term used in the medical textile applications. These are textile elements used in the specific biological environment. Mobile tech. Mobile tech is the textile material what we are using in the automobile industry. So everything will comes under the mobile tech. Like few examples are seat covers, and then tire cords, airbags, interiors of cars, and seat covers of two-wheelers, and even aircrafts also. So everything will comes under mobile tech. The main applications are seat covers, seat belts, car carpets, airbags, tire cord, and composite panels. So all these will comes under mobile tech. So the main applications of mobile tech are seat belt, exhaust filters, airbags, tire, cord fabrics, seat covers, headliners, insulation felt, interior carpets, etc. So the scope of mobile tech are plenty. Application areas include construction of automobiles, shipbuilding, aerospace, rail vehicles, motorcycles, airbags, tires, etc. And each car has to utilize at least 17 kg of textile material in it. So let's see about ecotech. The textile materials used in the geographical area with eco-friendly manner. So that textile materials all will come under ecotech. For example, floor ceilings, erosion protection, air cleaning, prevention of water pollution, and then water cleaning, waste treatment, deposition area construction. So all this will comes under ecotech. Packtech. Let's see about packtech. Packtech is nothing but the textile materials what we are using in the field of packaging. We can see the applications like bags, and then jute sacks for rice, dal, and all, and then the flexible intermediate bulk carriers, FIBCs, and then wrapping for textile bales and carpets, and then tea bags and other food and industrial product wrapping. So everything will comes under packtech. Here I have given some pictures of packtech. The first one represents about the construction of trash containers, and then textile soils. So let's see about ProTech. Protect, as the name itself implies, it is a kind of protective textiles. Protective textiles, like protecting the personnel from hazardous gases and fires, and all. Uh, Fires and all. So the applications are like the clothing against heat and flame, clothing against mechanical impacts, firemen's protective clothing, clothing against cold weather, clothing against foul weather, clothing against chemical substances like gas, liquid particles, clothing against radioactive contamination. So here I have given some of the pictures where we can see the safety jackets of a bomb diffuser, and then a man who is using the pesticide, and the policeman. So these are all some of the examples of protect. So the safe jackets and life jackets of the personnel who are using in the fire rescue team. Let's see about sport tech. Sport tech is nothing but the textile materials what we are using in sports, like the jerseys what they are using, and then the socks, their shoes, the knee pads, their belts, their gloves, caps, everything will comes under sport tech. So we can see the paragliding, everything will comes under the sport tech. So the main applications are shoes, sport equipments, flying and sailing sports, climbing, angling, cycling, winter and summer sports, indoor sports wear, etc. So everything will comes under the application of sport tech. So while coming to the conclusion of technical textiles, so we have seen what are all the classifications and what are all the sectors included in the technical textiles, and this is what the basic and introduction about technical textiles. We will see the detailed sectors about technical textiles in the next video.